New investments, new technologies, new fields of study and specializations, new academic and business ventures. The last academic year was rich in important initiatives and events. However, that's not all. 2011 will be the 15th year of the university's existence. We begin it full of plans and ideas for the future, but also with a nostalgic look at the past. Many things happened in just the last year. In the last year, we opened a new degree program. The first students arrived for first cycle internal security studies, and we also opened second cycle administration and public health studies. The university was approved to conduct cosmetology, logistics, and international relations studies. A great event is the opening of a new specialization in economics, aviation management and English. This is the first such program in Poland, and only the fourth in all of Europe. The expanded range of programs perfectly fits the needs of the business environment, a key cooperative strategy for this university. That's why UITM students and graduates are sought by employers, and many find employment while still studying. The year 2010 marks the university's spectacular success in national rankings of higher education institutions. In the list published by the weekly Wprost magazine and the student monthly Dlaczego, UITM ranked first, leaving behind other prestigious non-state higher education institutions, even those authorized to confer doctoral degrees. In the ranking of non-state master awarding institutions by Rzeczpospolita and Perspektywy, UITM was deemed the best higher education institution in southeastern Poland and the fifth best in all Poland. From its very beginning, the university has aimed at increased innovation and the use of the latest information technologies. This year, it ranked second in the list of the most innovative and creative higher education institutions in Poland, as ranked by the Academic Information Center in Poznan. Such distinctions highlight the quality of education at our university. Last year, work started on the Center for International Education at the university's campus in Kelnerowo, near Rzeszów. The complex includes several laboratories, lecture rooms, and a multimedia library, all of it in modern and beautiful surroundings. UITM is the only non-state university in Poland to receive funding from the Development of Eastern Poland program. In January 2011, a facility with a total area of over 5,000 square meters will be commissioned in Kelnerowo. The complex will contain a large lecture room for 300 people and specialist laboratories for IT, chemistry, physics, photography, film, and other special interests. They will all have the most up-to-date equipment. It will serve the students of all fields of study conducted at UITM. Thanks to this new investment, the number of our specialist laboratories will grow to over 60. Another important investment to be completed soon is a professional financial laboratory. It will be replete with electronic equipment and software analogous to those used by professional brokers. It's the greatest such project in Central Eastern Europe. The laboratory combines analytical software and financial information databases with the latest multimedia technologies. That gives our students access to world financial markets both in real time and in historical perspective. The academic year 2010-2011 will certainly leave a permanent mark in the history of Polish education. UITM is one of the first universities in the country to abandon the printed student record books. Our specialists have been ready for this change for a few years, and finally, the law on education has been updated to allow all documentation containing students' marks to be collected electronically. This should be a considerable convenience for students, as it will eliminate the time-consuming process of collecting signatures. Lecturers will also spend less time on paperwork this way. The flexible study system has met with great interest. Thanks to its implementation, UITM students have greater influence on their educational path. In choosing elective courses, students may take into consideration their individual predispositions. Equipped with knowledge and skills compliant with their interests, they will manage better in the labor market. In the past academic year, the university organized several important scientific conferences and seminars. In May 2010, the third edition of the Human System Interaction Conference took place. There were 130 participants, including 89 speakers, and academic centers from 32 countries were represented. The key topic was the effect of information techniques on each element of human life. During the conference, many outstanding scientists presented papers related to artificial intelligence, telemedicine, e-health, as well as cybersecurity. The next edition of the conference is to take place in Japan. It was in the same month that the first International Conference of Kaizen Practitioners took place. The key topic of the conference was flow management, managing the flow of goods, information, and knowledge. Experts spoke about the ways to implement and audit Kaizen activities in production and administration, as well as about effective use of internal logistics systems. An integral part of the conference were the workshops, the aim of which was to offer concrete practical skills. Over 80 people, representing 12 academic units and 19 enterprises, participated from Poland and abroad. In June, the academic seminar, Young People on the Problems of Higher Education in Poland, Scientific Seminar Universities 2.0, took place. 2 strategies for higher education development, presented recently by the Ministry and the Polish Rectors Foundation, became an excellent point of discussion on the future of Polish science and education. Rarely in a public debate on such a topic can we hear the voices of students and young scientists, business people, and politicians who will reap the rewards of the current changes. September saw the great event of the second Internet Beta Conference. The organizers' intention was to make Internet Beta a meeting place for representatives of various Internet circles, such as those in business, science, politics, and NGOs. Nearly 300 people connected with the Internet and scientists concerned with the web participated in the conference. Among them were Lawrence Lessig, professor of law from Harvard Law School, and Alexander Bard from the Army of Lovers. Just like the conference's first edition, the second one was proclaimed the Internet Event of the Year. The previous year was another in which UITM was intensively cooperating with the Copernicus Center in Krakow. The cooperation began in February 2009, and its main aims are interdisciplinary research in various areas of knowledge and any activities connected with the issues of modern civilization and human development. One of the joint ventures we organized was a cycle of lectures entitled Science and the Great Questions. The year 2010 brought many new academic units. Among others, the Institute for Financial Research and Analysis was formed. Its aim is to develop and promote financial knowledge and transfer it to business practice. The scope of the Institute's activity covers scientific research in finance, publishing the results in Poland and abroad, stimulating the exchange of ideas by organizing congresses, conferences, symposia, and scientific seminars, and undertaking educational initiatives aiming to broaden knowledge of financial phenomena and issues. The Center for Terrorism Studies also opened this year. It is an institution conducting research and making analyses for government administration and private institutions. The results of these analyses are used to make decisions in counteracting threats to security and public order. In 2010, the University of Information Technology and Management in Rzeszów, together with 3 state and 2 non-state universities, founded the Boehm Universities Consortium. The main aim of this consortium's activity is to develop academic cooperation with Chinese universities, based on student exchange and cooperation in the area of research. Within this cooperation, UITM will have summer schools of English organized for students from China, recruited with the framework of the consortium. This year, the university celebrates a round anniversary of its participation in the Erasmus program. It's already been 10 years that we've been cooperating with European universities, providing study visits abroad to students and research, teaching, and administrative staff. Today, by virtue of 15 bilateral contracts, we cooperate with universities in Denmark, Finland, France, Spain, Lithuania, Germany, Portugal, and Turkey. Right now at UITM, there are nearly 900 foreign students. This represents 10% of all international students in Poland. Although the program is mostly associated with student mobility, it's actually a complex offer for the entire university. It's also in this year that the University of Information Technology and Management in Rzeszów celebrates its own anniversary of 15 years of existence. The success of our university has been possible thanks to bold ventures and modern technologies, but it has been foremostly determined by people with a passion and their hard work. The inauguration of a new academic year is the perfect opportunity to extend the most heartfelt thanks and congratulations to all who have contributed, and to look forward to the many exciting plans for this new academic year.